I want to let you know that Safir Global is the actual marketing arm for Zeniq Technologies. Zeniq Technologies offers energy tech, health tech, and blockchain tech. The blockchain tech is really the focus of our briefing today, even though they've recently added health tech and they've added energy tech. Please make sure you're muted. So there are other options, but most of those are coming later. What Zeniq Technologies offers is the next generation of crypto and fiat, seamless fiat and crypto ecosystem payments and opportunities in the finance and investments market. The most important thing that you want to know is no matter if it's energy tech, blockchain tech, or health tech, Zeniq Technologies is opening the door to the multi-trillion-dollar market of finance and investments. And we have an opportunity to take advantage of that through this particular opportunity. So the blockchain, Zeniq has one of the fastest blockchains in the world. And now they have the blockchain and smart chain, which was utilized and tested with ZenCon, which is a hackathon for developers and coders and people in the IT space to see if there's additional opportunities for growth. And maybe there's ways to develop on a fintech side from coding and software. And, they're just exploring all types of things with their blockchain. And now they have the smart chain, which is something that's attached to the blockchain, making it better and more usable for a lot of different cases. And so that was something that they recently did in Mexico that really opened up the world to what Zeniq is doing and showing that Zeniq has a legitimate blockchain, as well as they have the smart chain as well. There's only a few smart chains in the world. Ethereum has a smart contract, which is based on a smart chain. Then you have Binance, which has the Binance smart chain. And now we have Zeniq with the Zeniq blockchain. And all those are related to each other based on their particular protocol. Ethereum's protocol is ERC20. Binance protocol is BEP20. And so Zeniq's is ZEN20. And so if you may be familiar with those particular terms if you're, investing in crypto and these type of things. All right. So that's kind of the importance of having that blockchain, so you can actually create coins and you can build on top of that and bring other companies and other projects onto your blockchain. If you don't have a blockchain, you don't have a way to do that. So that's a really advantage that Zeniq brings to the table. We know that there are multiple companies out there that utilize blockchain technology. Some have coins, some of them don't. But they do utilize technology. They're doing use cases. If they haven't launched a personal product for themselves, then they've actually used it and tested it. And so they're probably going to be coming out with something in the future. So definitely some of these, I'm sure that you recognize some of these companies. When we talk about blockchain, that's one part of the puzzle for the winners, pretty much in the future. But digitalization of the world really encompasses digitalization, blockchain technology, and tokenization. And so those three elements are really key to what makes the best option for future developments, right, in this fourth industrial revolution. And so that gives us something to look for when we are evaluating a company that maybe we want to invest in, or maybe we want to become a part of and market for, so that we can be compensated. And so these are some of the areas that you definitely want to make sure are part of that criteria when you're looking at opportunities. When we talk about Zeniq, then we're addressing digital concerns, and they have actual solutions, right? And so their solutions are safe, secure, so the funds are protected at all times. And they have easy ways, very simple ways to fuse the crypto world and the existing financial world with that maximum protection of your digital assets. So when you look at the link between crypto and trade online, offline, like fiat and your crypto, Zeniq has come up with ways to make sure that both work really hand in hand. One of the best ways that they've done that is with the accumulation of the Zeniq coins, those assets, digital assets. When you purchase a hub or a master node, one master node, you will accumulate Zeniq coins, which are minted by the Zeniq hub which can be a virtual hub or a physical device, and you'll see that later, then you'll be able to mint your coins pretty much 15 to 20 years. And so you make one-time purchase and you will be minting coins for the duration. So that's pretty powerful. And most of us, really excited how that works, because it's not like buying stock, where if you buy some stock today, you have the same amount next month. And you hope that there's a split somewhere and you can get more. But the value is really the only thing that shifts. You really don't get more, you just get more value. And so in this case, you're going to get more coins and more value. So it's pretty cool. Decentralized exchange is coming online soon. That's something that's very close at hand, probably the fourth quarter of this year. And we have tokenization, some projects that are in play. One just launched last week, and we had one launched 2 months ago. So we are moving in the right direction. So if you think you're in the right place, you're absolutely in the right place. Timing is everything. We have a 360-degree ecosystem, and this is what Zeniq really has rolled out as pretty much everything that they touch that makes your particular, portfolio complete when it comes to digitalization and blockchain technology, which really rolls out to be a way to earn if you're marketing these particular parts of the ecosystem. So it's really, really, really powerful what they have come up with and what they have made available for us to market. So you have the Zeniq hubs, which is really the keystone of the project. And that Zeniq, so you see the Zeniq coin in the middle because everything is supporting that Zeniq coin. This is not a coin project. This is a project or a program with a coin. And so you really have to understand that dynamic. Some people come in because they think it's all about the coin. And so they only focus on the coin and forget that there's an ecosystem that has to be supported in order for that coin value to rise. So we are marketing Zeniq hubs. We're marketing the NFTs, tokenization, the debit cards, the staking, the wallets, and decentralized exchange in order to support the value of the coin. But if we only market the coin, then you will not get that increased value over time, because everybody will be just stagnant waiting for that coin price to go up. And it doesn't go up by itself. It takes the ecosystem to do that. So when you see this particular slide, you have to remember, yes, Zeniq hubs, that is one of the first of its kind. Nobody else has created a device that you can do all your digital asset management in one place. And with that hub, then you actually have the opportunity to mint your Zeniq coins into your back office for 15 to 20 years. So that masternode within the hub is rated at, about 15 to 20 years of performance. And so that means you're going to accumulate the Zeniq coins for that time frame with or without any work, because the masternode does all the work, that is probably one of the most powerful things that has ever happened in this industry. So it's really cool. You definitely want to have your hubs online. You have the Zeniq swap. The Zeniq swap is something that they've developed, and that's part of the smart chain. So when I talk about the swap, NFTs, tokenization, and staking, all that's kind of supported by the smart chain. And so before last week, this was something that was being developed. Now it's actually live and running. So everything is good to go with the smart chain. Now we have, additional nodes, additional tokenization projects, and the Zeniq swap is something that's the next step. And so they're just trying to bridge the gap between the smart chain, the blockchain, and the actual, what the Zeniq swap is basically an exchange. So when they get those finished up, then we'll see that come online, and we'll be able to utilize the Zeniq swap just like you utilize a Uniswap or a Pancake swap. You swap in, different coins and tokens. Same thing will happen with the Zeniq swap. So it's pretty cool. And all the fees will be absorbed by the Zeniq coin. Debit card, something that's being offered in the EU right now. You can purchase it in your back office. And so debit card works just like a debit card. You purchase, you fund it, and then you're able to use it. But the difference is you're able to use your Zeniq coins with that debit card. So it's pretty cool. Now, there's an international version that's coming later, but right now it's only really for the EU region. Staking. So the Zeniq staking, that's something that came along with the Avinac program. And so if you don't know, Avinac is a aviation on the blockchain program that's been around since about 2018. And they were that company, those teams, they were trying to get their app, which is called VU. They're trying to get that on to the scene, basically into the public. And so they jumped on the Ethereum blockchain. They really did a lot, but it never caught traction. And here we are, in 2021, when they first announced that they'll be partnering up with ZENIQ. And so Avinac has tokens that they were issuing as well and doing airdrops and all of that. Well, that VU platform was designed to where you could actually book private jet flights and cargo flights through their app. And what we were told and what we kind of found out as we learned all about it was that there was really nowhere that you could book a private jet flight online. You could do it through agents, but you couldn't just do it online. And so it's like, wow, that's really interesting. I guess the reason why I didn't know, and most of us didn't know, because we're not taking private jets. So how would I know, right? And that was something that was very interesting. And so that came online. The Avinac tokens were offered to be staked. And so that was our first staking project. And they started in February. And we were, that's been going on for a little while. The opportunity is still there. The staking, you can stake anywhere from 1 to 15 years. Now they cut off the 15. Now it's 1 to 10 years. You're making over 100% APY on that. And so you really want to take a look at staking the Avinac token. So like I said, get with the person that invited you so they can provide more information on that Avinac staking piece. And that's a separate presentation in itself because it does affect the compensation plan and so on. You have the app wallet. So the ZENIQ app, right, has actual cryptocurrency wallets in there, multiple different wallets. So you can do, you can put in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Avinac, everything, right? In order to stake your Avinac tokens and get double reward, then you have to utilize the ZENIQ app to stake those and connect it to your back office. And all that information is provided to you in videos as well as, documentation in the back office, walking you through the instructions. So it's all very easy to do. It's very clear. So you have no problem, with doing that. All right. Definitely want to take advantage of the Avinac staking in your ZENIQ app. All right. The decentralized exchange is something, like I said, that's coming along. We have the blockchain and NFTs, tokenization. All of that is part of the smart chain. Now that we have the smart chain running, then you'll start to see additional projects roll out. All right. So definitely that really is the meat of the presentation, is that slide. Zeniq Technologies is located in the Dubai International Finance Center, which is there in Dubai. Really nice area, close to a lot of the financial type businesses. So people mistakenly think that ZENIQ is a financial company. ZENIQ is not a financial company. They're a research and development company for blockchain technologies. ZENIQ started in 2018. Now we're here in 2021. They got to Dubai. They got some help, and on their project, the project started to work, and they registered the company May 24, 2021 in Dubai, and officially launched in June. Current status, well, this is current as of about a month, maybe a month and a half ago. So there's, plenty of employees in Dubai. They have many developers around the globe. They're growing. His Highness Sheikh Saeed is a strategic partner, supporter of the program. And there's many cooperations within the government as well as private industry. And Safir Global is one of their, obviously, strategic partners as the marketing arm for their products and services. The UAE basically says, hey, look, we want to be the first city with 100% of its services running on blockchain technology. And so that right there is key to ZENIQ Technology. So if ZENIQ wants to be the leader in blockchain technology, pretty much across the globe, then why not go to Dubai, where it is the actual blockchain hub of the world? And so it's just a really good marriage for both companies. So we can kind of see why we're excited about kind of the longevity of the project, because they're in the right place at the right time, doing business with pretty much the top agency in that particular country. So pretty cool. We talked about the ZENIQ blockchain. It works across the board. When you're dealing with the decentralized exchange that's coming online here this year with ZENIQ, then you'll be able to use all other blockchain cryptos. Ethereum, Binance, Tron, all of them have their own blockchain, and they do not cross over between each other. And so if you're on Uniswap, you can only use Ethereum blockchain type tokens and coins. If you're on the PancakeSwap, you can only utilize Binance type blockchain coins and tokens. But when you're on the ZENIQ decentralized exchange that's coming online, like I said, later this year, then you'll be able to do all of the exchanging between blockchains with no wrapping and all those additional fees that come along with that. So this is a first of its kind as well, doing cross-chain actual exchanging, converting, and those type of transactions. You don't need to have this additional wrapping and fees involved. And so that's pretty revolutionary, and we're definitely looking forward to that come online very soon. The ZENIQ Hub is really the keystone of the company. This device is, nobody else has done this before ZENIQ did it. And so a lot of people got excited about that. A lot of purchases were made within the Safir, membership. And they're sending those out, as frequently as possible, because there was a delay, with all of the pandemic and things like that. So everything is back online. Those are being shipped out. But this does give you access to the crypto world, gives you access to the ZENIQ masternodes that print or mint. They don't print, mint ZENIQ coins. And the masternode gives you the ability to create tokens on top of the particular masternode as well. And so the value of that is, we just launched last week the Tupan token as well. And Tupan token is created by an additional node that's placed inside that particular device or on the virtual one as well. And so that's a separate node that's added to the ZENIQ hub. And so now we have the ability to mint not only ZENIQ coins, but also the Tupan coins and tokens as well. And so that right there, like I said, that's something that just got updated. We don't have slides on that per se. We do have information. We just don't have a separate presentation for that. That's included with the main presentation. I talked about it last week, but there is a big event, and that's what I really wanted to announce. There is a call tomorrow, and I have it posted in my Telegram group. The regional directors are going to talk about the new developments, and they're going to talk a little bit more about the Tupan coins and tokens and how that's going to work and how that's integrated into our current program. And so you definitely want to get that information and get that, put on your schedule so you can check out the regional directors talk about the new Tupan nodes that are added to the ZENIQ program. And they're going to be minting actual Tupan tokens. So that's a whole new development. It's very cool. I think we got one slide in here that talks about the Tupan. And so I want to at least highlight that. So right now, let's go ahead and finish this up. The ZENIQ app. So we know that we have a ZENIQ app. You can download that from the App Store. And the ZENIQ app is going to be kind of that controlling device for all of your ZENIQ type products and services and your coins as well. So that's something that they're trying to do, is make it a kind of a one-stop shop, get everything where you can have it in the palm of your hand. So look for that update as well. Definitely download the ZENIQ app if you haven't done so. That's how you stake the Avanac tokens as well. That connects to your back office. So you definitely want to take a look at those instructions. Like I said, right there in the back office. The ZENIQ debit card is available. It's offered to the EU. So if you're in the European Union, then you can go in the back office, purchase a card. There's a fee involved, but they waive that fee, and you can load up that card and use it just like you use any other debit or credit card. So it's really cool. All the security is there and it's available to you. Eventually, we will have the ability to make payments online, offline through the ZENIQ platform. You can pay bills with it as well. So there's a lot of things that they're coming up with. The ZENIQ swap, like I said, is on its way. It's inevitable. It can happen any day now. So that's something that we're very excited about as well. ZENIQ Exchange is like an actual exchange, decentralized exchange, Uniswap, Pancake Swap, these type of things. And so you'll be able to exchange any of your ZENIQ coins with other coins, tokens, or digital assets. Like I said, this is something that hasn't been done in the past, but they have created a way to not have to wrap and do all those other things that cause more fees. And you'll have the ability to go ahead and make those exchanges with other cryptocurrency where you can cash out your ZENIQ coins, or you can use your ZENIQ coins to help make those trades and exchanges and reduce the fees as well. So it's really, really going to be powerful to see that come online. So we look forward to that. We do compare ZENIQ Exchange when we conduct the decentralized exchange to the Pancake Swap and Uniswap, because those are really the only two that are recognized as one of the top two in the industry. And so when we look at that, this is really just about the potential of the ZENIQ coin because of how Uniswap helped Uni as the coin go up really high in about 4 years or so. Same thing with BNB, Cake being the coin of Pancake Swap. It went sky high, we're talking 600%, 4,000%, and so on and so forth. And so with the ZENIQ coin attached to the decentralized exchange that's coming, or ZENIQ swap, same type of thing. It definitely has the ability to happen. Nobody can promise you or, say that it's going to happen. I can't say that past performance is going to be indicative of future profits, but if you compare it to what they're doing, and this one has a whole ecosystem, then there's a great possibility of the ZENIQ coin rising because of all of the things that are supporting it in the ecosystem. So, you definitely want to have as many ZENIQ coins as possible over the next year or two, because that does look like it can do that plus some. So I can't promise you it's going to do what Ethereum did or Binance did, but it just kind of looks like it will definitely move up in that direction. And so that's why we all that's been in this for a while accumulate as many coins, tokens as we can, because we know that something amazing is possible in the future. All right, that's the ZENIQ Smart Chain is live now. They did get that kicked off, and that facilitates the swap and the tokenization and all those other things as well. The tokenization piece, we really are trying to highlight the magnitude of tokenization. The World Economic Forum is projecting that just tokenization alone within the $800 trillion kind of financial markets is about a $24 to $27 trillion market in itself. And that's just an estimate. So by 2027, they're saying 20, maybe 24 million, but it's probably going to exceed that. So, we're sitting in a position where all of that is possible. And so that's a good thing. So right now, you may be wondering, okay, tokenization seems to be a good thing. It's going to help bring in, obviously, more players. More players want to jump on the ZENIQ blockchain. When they get on the ZENIQ blockchain, that's going to expose them to a whole new world. And now, boom, they become known. We become known. And ZENIQ is literally right in the center of creating so many new opportunities for companies to expose their products and services through the tokenization effect. And now that ZENIQ coin is directly impacted positively because of all of that. And so that's what the power of the tokenization and the smart chain, the ZENIQ swap, the debit card, the ZENIQ coin, all of that plays into bringing more value to the ZENIQ coin. Speaking of the ZENIQ coin, if real projects, it's a real coin based on reality and just multiple use cases. The first thing I want you to know is there's a limited amount of coins, which is absolutely critical when it comes to cryptocurrency and any economic, project. And two, there's a maximum of 600 million coins. The appreciation for the coin is based on one, limited amount of hubs that are being produced. So there's not going to be an unlimited supply. When they're gone, they're gone. They're minting coins, like I said, every day, every month, every week, So you'll be able to accumulate coins, and the halving process. So there's a halving process with the ZENIQ coin. And so the production of the coin, a year ago started off, boom, high production. Then over time, they had to limit the amount of coins being produced, or it would have basically run out of control and too many coins in circulation, and that would not be beneficial for the actual value of the coin. Too many coins means devaluation. Less coins means high demand, increased valuation. So that's really what goes on with the ZENIQ coin. It is on the hybrid blockchain. Masternodes are used to mint those coins, and we can create additional tokens on top of that. It is listed on PancakeSwap, Uniswap, as well as LA Token. And so you can purchase that on LA Token, PancakeSwap, or Uniswap, or you can purchase your particular package and mint those ZENIQ coins pretty much for the next 15 years. Okay. So like I said, there is a halving process, just reduces the amount of coins minted over time. And that helps to, create more value for the coin. Milestones started in 2018. Here we are in 2022. They've met all of those requirements on the left, which we talked about earlier. Now we're getting into the debit card. That's something that's another milestone. The smart chain, another milestone, was activated. The swap is on its way. The tokenization projects, we got Avanac, we got Tupan. It's already in play. And the ZENIQ Decentralized Exchange really is that last piece of the puzzle. And then they're going to open up some new things that we have not been informed about, but we know that there's some new things coming. So I would say, be sure you get on that Zoom call tomorrow, because they may be talking about some new things that's coming. So this is a long-term strategy. Don't let anybody fool you. That's why I reminded you, this is not a coin program. You don't buy it today and sell it tomorrow. It's not that kind of play. This is a long-term strategy. You're going to, get your package, accumulate the ZENIQ coins, and then let the ecosystem build the value for that coin. How do you do that? By offering this information out, making sure people are aware that ZENIQ is here, making sure people are aware that there's a hub that most people don't know about. That ZENIQ hub has masternodes. Those masternodes mint those ZENIQ coins, and the more masternodes out there in the world, the bigger the blockchain, because there's a connection all the way around the globe with the blockchain. And so that brings more attention, makes it more secure, and makes transactions faster. And at the end of the day, when you add up all of those pieces of the puzzle, we get 100% profit distribution from all those activities. How do we get that profit distribution? Through the actual value that comes from all of that activity into the ZENIQ coin. So the more ZENIQ coins you have, the more value comes to you. And then when you're ready to cash out, you'll have an abundance to cash out. So that's the long-term strategy that you want to remember when you purchase your hubs and you start to move forward in the program. Then you know that it's going to all come back through the ZENIQ coin. Because this is a coin backed by reality, we've discussed the actual coin supply and demand. We've talked about the halving process. We've talked about all the different pieces of the puzzle and the tokenization. And then there's so much more to come. So you definitely want to get in the game. How do you do that? One, you have to make a purchase of one of these particular packages. We have the ZENIQ Hub 01. That's 1998 euro, 1,998 euro. Can get you an actual hub device. It's a physical device like a tablet, and you will have the ability to mint ZENIQ coins within that particular hub. Then you have the housing hub. So if you don't need an actual device, there's a virtual device. Basically, the housing hub is the virtual relationship to the ZENIQ hub. 14.99 euro, that gets you started. You can look in your back office, right through your dashboard on your PC and on your cell phone, wherever, and you can see all of that activity of what's going on with the hub. And, if you want to make a purchase, if you want to purchase Avanac tokens, all of that stuff is in your back office, right? So if you want to get a little more minting power, then the 2x housing hub, 29.50 euro, that gives you twice as much minting. Then you have the 4x, obviously gives you 4 times as much. 8x gives you 8 times as much minting power, and so on and so on and so on. The more minting power, the more coins that you'll have in your particular account. And those are minted, like I said, for the next 15 years. Is there a schedule? It started off every single day about a year ago. With the halving process, you may get them every other day. You may get them twice a week. So it just depends on the network and all those things. So a lot of times people ask the question, hey, I thought I was going to get these every day. Well, a year ago, we were getting them every day, but with the halving process, it slows down the production. And so you may not get them every day, but you will accumulate for the next 15 years. So you could literally get, 10, 20 a month. And with the value going up, if the value is close to what BNB is, 600, when it peaked, $600 per coin, then I think you'll be okay if you're getting 30 per month. I think that will work out pretty well. So that's just, like I said, just an estimation on what could happen. So we do have the availability of these particular, packages. And in order to get into the program, then obviously the gateway is purchasing one of these packages or more than one. You can purchase as many as you want and get in producing those coins. And then you'll have the ability to connect with the 2PAN node as well. So you have to have the initial blockchain tech here in order to go ahead and participate in the 2PAN node production as well. And that's, like I said, those are different presentation, different pricing and everything like that. All right. So all that information is in your back office as well, but definitely get with the person that invited you and they can really enlighten you on these particular aspects of the program. All right. So that's, so like I said, if you have any questions on how to get started, then definitely get with the person who invited you and you can get a little more information on that and then just make a decision based upon, what you heard today. All right. All right. So there's a couple of new things that I'm going to cover real quick. And then I think you'll be good to go. You'll have, a good foundation on the program. All right. So the 2PAN that I was talking about, first ever and only SEC regulated digital asset issuer in the US. So they have an actual green or environmental DeFi token that is being offered, and it's being offered through the ZENIQ smart chain. And they've added a new 2PAN node to the program. And so that's something that, you can find in the back office. And like I said, so that literally came out last week and we're still getting information on it. But you do have the ability to get 110% of the 2PAN tokens minted for the first week. And the next week is going to be 109 and then 108, 107, so on and so forth till they get to 100%. And then, you'll still be able to get them, but you won't have that 10% additional or bonus. So those are some things that you definitely want to take a look at. I have a couple of videos about it on YouTube, and you have the ability to, like I said, get on the call tomorrow. It's a Zoom call, and I'm sure they'll be elaborating on the 2PAN nodes that have been added. So that's a great program. Basically what you're doing is repairing the Amazon rainforest with the purchase of those tokens. So it's pretty cool. You can look at 2pan.io and you can get a little information on that particular company and what they do. All right. We did launch the Avanade token staking. We did that about a couple of months ago. So that's in full swing. You still have the ability to stake Avanade tokens in the ZENIQ app and the back office, so you can still do that. So that's another value added to the program. The staking, you can earn rewards by holding your crypto. So if you know about staking and it's just a matter of a long-term hold, and you still have access to your particular tokens. So most staking, you have to leave it in for a lockup period. But in this context, you don't lock them up. You just pretty much deposit. And if you, after 6 months, you want to take them out, you can take them out. There's no restrictions on that. So, but you do earn, like I said, up to 100% APY on what you stake. If you do that for 10 years, then you'll have the highest APY for the staking.